Your HGV test is in the morning. You can't sleep. You're running through it in your head over and over. Good. You are in the right place. What you're about to watch is a couple of hours of me driving the actual test routes. The real ones. The roads where candidates fail. The spots examiners are watching you like a hawk. The junctions, the roundabouts, the positioning, the traps. Not theory, not textbook. The real thing. Shot from the cab while I'm actually driving it. Every worst spot, every tip, every bit of advice I would give you if you were sitting next to me right now. I've been training HGV drivers in the UK for over 20 years, and there is a reason my students pass. It's not because they're naturally gifted. It's not because they studied harder. It's because by the time they sit the test, they've already driven the routes. They already know the fail spots. They already know exactly what the examiner is looking for at a very single junction. And tonight, so do you. Quick heads up before we start. This video is long, deliberately long, because I wanted to give you everything, not the edited highlights. If you're watching this the night before your test, grab a drink, get comfortable, and watch it all the way through. If you're here a bit earlier in your training, even better. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, because after your test tomorrow, there is a lot more you'll want to know. Right, let's get into it. Engine on. The ultimate drive and prep for your HGV test. Everything in this video today just for you, so you can watch just before your test. Now we're driving on a country lane, and I will be giving you lots of tips and tricks. Also the hot spots, the fail spots on the Leighton Buzzard test routes. So watch closely, put the comments down, and let's crack on. So as you can see, we're driving on a country lane. We're doing now 35 miles per hour. It feels okay, manageable. We are in control of the vehicle. 31 now, because you can see less road. Branches, you can just hear the branches touching the mirror. That's the indication to you how far you are from there as well. Apart from checking your mirrors, which you do all the time, and you see your position, and you can see in the mirrors now yourself, we are in our lane all the time. But when the branch is sticking out and you hear that little, that the mirror is touching them, move out a little bit. Sometimes it could be a big branch and you can break the mirror. So obviously on the test that would be really bad. On your lesson as well. But in real life, after you pass, not very comfortable as well, because you can't drive without the mirror. So yeah. And worst case scenario, the mirror breaks the window and there is a bigger problem. So really narrow road, as you can see. The bridge was, we couldn't fit in our lane, so I slowed down quite a lot, and I was looking if nothing is coming, if anything is coming. Yeah. And again, approaching this bend just slowly and seeing if we have to go on the wrong side of the road. Maybe a little bit, yeah. Nice. I don't think I like that armrest. On the left is fine, but on the right, I'm right-handed, so I'm doing most of it with the right hand, and I'm just banging with my elbow too much. So just when you're setting yourself up in the cab, just see what you're feeling comfortable with. See the pedestrian crossing we just passed, it was raised. So you need to plan for these things. They a little bit faded, so when you're looking at the road, when you're scanning, when you're observing, you look for these things as well. And you need to be very careful in the truck, because they are nasty. These speed bumps, they're raised pedestrian crossings, yes. Okay, so you can see they were like going towards us, but I'm just keep on pushing slightly, slowly, because if you stop all the way over there, they will obviously take that as a yes. I mean, as a yes, as an invitation, and they will start driving. So you're never gonna go out. That's why you need to be a little bit pushing a little bit. I was checking the mirror. Bus is going straight. They come in. Yeah. How far we are from the left? Just one is not enough. One is not enough. Ay, ay, ay. But this is gonna be a bit. Absolutely not great. All right, thank you. So, bit of hesitation from the drivers over there. Just, yeah, one of those. So you're trying to go and then you're not going. It's not even a mistake, because it's just what's happening on the road. You just need to be aware where you are, what you can do, what you can't do. And this was just, I was trying to go, and actually the lady stopped mid of the roundabout, and she's had a right of way, and that Beamer driver just drove into the roundabout. So yeah, and then I stopped again. So this just shows that you need to be double checking on yourself, triple checking, and see, you know, what is going on, if that decision I took for going, if it's still correct, because it might change. And if you only just going, moving off slowly, then you can just stop and do again. You know, it doesn't take a lot of effort. It's not going to be emergency stop, because you know, you're just going only a couple of miles per hour as you are moving off. So speed limit just went into 50 for us, because it was 40 just after that roundabout. And yeah, I'm going 46, 47. It feels comfortable with that. A nice new tarmac as well. Doesn't happen a lot these days. Yeah, it feels really nice. And we're going to be turning right at the roundabout towards M1. So I'm checking my mirrors early, trying to look for the road plan. As the road is getting wider, and yes, it is a right-hand lane to turn right. I'm going to go well into the right-hand lane. Yeah, even slightly on these chevrons, as you can see in the offside mirror. So we can nicely fit, hopefully, in our lane, getting into the roundabout, because you can see it could be a little bit tight sometimes. So just keeping my cab close to the curb. The trailer stays in our lane, looking early at the roundabout. The trailer is going close to them, but they again away from the curb. Yeah, so going in, big blocker. And we just checking the mirrors, indicating. And now after the last exit, we're not going to, checking the mirrors, moving to the left, closing that door so no one gets into there. And off we go. Nice. going 50 miles per hour as the road allows us. Nice. Just coming off here, indicating left, and off we go. Nice, nice, nice. And we are on the test route. Gonna be turning left now, and I'll show you just really hard bits on those test routes and failing spots. So left, as I said, mirrors, and in here. Right, so we're following the town centre, Leighton Buzzard. Nice and quiet at the moment, not a lot of pedestrians on the side of the road, so we can just go close to 30 miles per hour. I'm doing now 26, so that's all good. And we keep on following the road ahead. Second exit through the roundabout. Yeah, following the road ahead. Staggering lanes on the approach to this roundabout. Checking well into there so we can push in. Got kids on the indicating left. Got kids on the pavement, so always keep on checking your mirror, keep on checking yeah, what they're doing, how far they are. Bit of traffic, so we just hanging back a little bit, trying to keep this truck moving, not going all the way to it and back all the time. Just keep on moving, keep on rolling, and don't go under bumper as well, so just remember about that. Yeah. Coming to this really difficult bit now. which is chicane. And you can see when we approach, the road bends to the left quite sharply. We've got a pedestrian crossing first, so you need to be careful, scan everything, and the pedestrian crossing. When you're approaching, you want to put yourself on a white line here with the driver's wheels on this white line. And then when you get into that corner, be very careful so no one around the crossing. I'm approaching it, getting into the corner, just slightly turning. Look at that, trailer is just off the crossing, and now I'm waiting for someone to give me way or for the road to be clear. Now it's not that. There you go. And we're going to be turning right, so doing the hardest turn on those test routes. This car is turning, this one car is blocking, so it's our way. And we just get in, well out, and just nice and slowly, because this is like a funnel. Keep an eye on the corner of the trailer, keep an eye on the trailer wheels. They're stopping nicely for us. I don't think we need their space though. So yeah, just be careful. And the last bit here, you need to be really careful about, because it's it's just, you don't want to go too early to the right, because you're going to bring the trailer wheels on the curb. So you're keeping straight, and then very late you go to the right. And this road is normally a little bit busy with the cars, but also with the pedestrians. So like you see now, just checking that mirror, what they doing there. Again, we've got another one. The pavements here are really narrow, you see. More pedestrians, so you need to be careful. Now we've got no cars, so I'm going out a little bit, and the roundabout coming, yeah. So looking, nothing's coming from the roundabout. I can go a little bit faster now. No pedestrians. I'm trying to build up the speed. The speed went up to 30 miles per hour after that chicane as well, because it was briefly 20. Whoops. Before that pedestrian crossing and the chicane, it dropped down to 20. So now we can go a little bit faster, but I'm still doing 20 because it's just not, it's just not possible to go any faster at the moment. So we'll see if we can go any faster. Not now. Let's look at the cars, look at the pedestrians. You can't fly next to them, and they're really close to the road. Not a great mix, right? 30 ton or 40 ton of steel and people. Mirrors, and we're just going slowly. Mini roundabout, going. Just checking to the right. And again, here, just keep an eye on them. If they go, then we have to just wait, but they're not really bothered. They're sitting on the phones. It's quite nice. I see them all the time coming to the Junction. There's a bit of traffic, so they go on the phone, sitting on the phone. The traffic clears, they're not going because they're on the phone. And we're like, really? Is that brake big enough? Is that brake good enough to go on the phone? Just apart that it's illegal and all that, but and that's the problem. That's what creates the traffic these days a lot. People just being very disconnected from the real life. Yeah, this is the times we've got. So straight on through this roundabout and left at this roundabout. I'm just following the road ahead really, but we indicate. Nice. So if it's really quiet, you would go a little bit faster on that road. Today, very busy, so you need to adapt to the conditions, absolutely. And let's just go. Now we've got this co-op by the test center, very busy place as well. Sometimes people just drive out in front of you. And again, A lot of people walking on this pavement here, so just be careful, yeah. So there is industrial estate just after the test center on the left, and a lot of people walking here. Yeah? So keep an eye on the pavement. If you can go, you know, away because there is no cars coming, do it. If you can't, slow down. So the test center on the left, you can see the Lerna in front of us as well going, and they explain everything. So yeah, so this is the test center. Yeah. Right. Some tests going on. And we are following the road ahead towards Stanbridge. Now, when you hear Stanbridge, it's just to give you a little bit idea which way, following the road ahead to Stanbridge. Because when you get here, it's like, which one is following the road? Yeah. Now, so you're following the Stanbridge. Just be careful, don't hit that roundabout. If you stagger the lanes on the approach, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever with this roundabout. And then start building up the speed. 40 miles per hour, we're doing 25, 26 now. So keep on building it. But this road is really, really broken. So just be careful. Yeah? Because it will shake the truck, the weight will push us left and right. You want to be in control. So you see the road is broken, you have to slow down. Now 50 miles per hour there, I'm doing 36, and I'm feeling that truck is just keep on leaning to the, to the ditch. So I'm not gonna go 50 definitely. And the road is more broken over there. So I'm gonna just be on a white line. Yeah, just missing that slightly. There was nothing coming. If there is something coming, maybe you have to slow down, especially if something big is coming. And again here, again some pothole wherever, I'm on a white line. Yeah? There was a car coming, but still enough space. Now, why I was saying Stanbridge, now you're not following for Stanbridge, especially that is 7.5 ton over there, okay? So when you heard that Stanbridge on that roundabout, it was just to give you a rough idea of which way you're going through that roundabout. Not that you're following the signs for Stanbridge, okay? And you're gonna pull up on the left in a safe place here. So just going and stopping. So this road, as you can see, is very busy. Behind us we've got cars. Ahead of us we've got cars. Now, yeah. And move off when you're ready. We're checking the mirrors, indicating, and we're trying to go. We can't go because, you see, you keep on going. What about this one? Stopping, mirror, and a blind spot, and then off we go. Okay, very important. Now, if these cars weren't coming, and one of them, not exactly the one behind us, but maybe a couple of cars, decided to floor it and overtake, you have to stop. Completely stop. Not just slow down and let them go. Stop. Yeah, remember about that. Now we're gonna follow the signs for M1. Now we've got the horse coming towards us. What we're gonna do, we're not gonna honk and try to not rev. Yeah. So M1 is left at the roundabout. We indicate after this road. We're checking the mirrors. Now, looking at this roundabout, a couple of cars coming there. One is the van is turning. I'm coming. Oh no, this is on my face. So go a little bit further. Now I've got a good view. Just a little bit of a handbrake. Secondary maybe, it's enough. There you go. This one's gone all the way. Quite busy, quite busy. One blocker. Not really enough. Okay, looks like clear after this. Yes, let's go. Beautiful. 50 miles per hour. So we try to build up the speed. I can't see any pedestrians. The road is very open, so I can see a lot and far. So just going, trying to build up to 50. 50 miles per hour. We're doing 50. Now, I will take you for the very picturesque, epic road and test route through Tottenham. Okay, so we're following the signs to Tottenham. Straight away it looks like 7.5 ton limit. Okay, but we do follow it because this is where the test goes. Checking the mirrors, indicating and going in that lane. Okay, so the first hard bit is here. Just make sure you go in this lane, slow down in this lane, and now go for it. You know, from standstill it's really hard. And Tottenham left again. So just look for that sign. Nice and slow here, nothing's coming, you can use the road. And when you're turning from that main road right, and the people are turning left into the same way we're going, they've got give way, so use that. You can go in front of them, okay? So it's another thing. So you don't get stuck on that junction. It's like, it looks a little bit weird, but it's not that difficult. Okay, and the road, look at that, from 50 miles per hour, really wide road. You went to the proper bollocky one, yeah? Interesting. Okay, so also you saw the Tottenham and the 7.5 ton limit examiner will mention that, something about that. Are you gonna ignore it or whatever? It is what it is. But when you go in the 7.5 ton limit road, it's not, this one is not yet. It gives you an idea. 7.5 is not made for this. So you need to be careful. There will be more shit happening basically. And the first one, now we've got that 7.5 ton limit sign in front of us. The first one is here. Look at that. And this is beautiful situation because the cars are coming. There you go. The cars are coming and we need to use a little bit of that road. Just a little bit, not a lot with the trailer, but a little bit, yeah? So that lady or gentleman let us in. I kissed the curb with the front wheel in the cab as well. So yeah, because it's really narrow. But if you come into that bend too hot and someone is coming from ahead, that's it. It's a fail because you're gonna make them stop. And the other thing is, if there isn't anyone and you go really quickly, then they can say, what if there was someone? Okay, you've gone too fast, you wouldn't be able to stop and you will fail anyway. So just be careful. Yeah. Narrow this road is. Can't go too fast. I'm doing 20 and it's like not really indicating right and getting around, going around. You can't really go too quick on this road. So just be careful. 25 I'm doing now, so actually my speed went naturally up, but then again we've got the bend, so I'm not gonna go too quick. Yeah, it's a very interesting one. Test wise, yes, absolutely. And let's go. Nothing coming, so my trailer is wandering a little bit into that wrong lane, and that's fine. I'm doing 30 now in a dip because I can see a bit more. Going up the hill, the speed is dropping, the car is coming. I feel like I'm really close to the curb on the left. It's just hard one, this one. But there you go. You've got to be able to drive on the things like this, because if you've got the delivery after you passed, you need to be able to do it. And one of my first deliveries was into Whipsnade Zoo, which we're going to be going close to, and it was at the beginning of my career, years and years ago, taking an Arctic over there. No one told me which way to go. I had to just find myself. There was a time when the lorry sat-navs, I don't think they were there even. I think I've had like a really small, like tiny TomTom Go, and it was, it was just what it was then. Maybe they were bigger screens, but they didn't have anything. I've had everything in a map, so maps and that was helping. Oh, a bit of traffic. Traffic because of the traffic lights, because of the road works. Of course, we stopped here, well to the left, so something big is coming. We don't obstruct, and they can go easily through. Now we'll see what's actually around there, if we can pass, because sometimes it's just unbelievably tight. So we're just gonna wait for this red car to go. There's no point to push in front. But you can see the traffic is moving, so I'm checking and just double checking that blind spot, which you don't really have to do, but as an extra, doing it as an extra. Where is this traffic lights? Because I can't see it. Hopefully it's not mid of the bend, because this is gonna be just It is actually mid of the bend. Okay, so approaching here, if we was changing, we have to stop, but it's not, it's green. So I go well out, and then here, I was missing the cones. Nice. The motorcycle just went. I don't think if he's seen what's behind us, but anyway. Yeah, and let's go slowly. Keep on going. 27, 30 miles per hour. Cyclist, there you go. Weather's good, cyclist out. Planning to go around him straight away. So I'm looking at, checking the mirrors, and I won't be able to go around unfortunately yet. Hopefully after the white car I'm indicating. Very powerful this truck is, so we can just do that very easily, but sometimes going, you can see the mirror, they there. Sometimes it's hard to accelerate in this beast up the hill. And let's go. So 40 was here, doing 33, pretty decent turbo, just going, taking us up. 30, just checking the mirrors and going. Really broken roads. Yeah, there you go. It's all right, we get that. We're gonna go towards Downs, towards Dunstable Downs. Few tricky places here. I'll tell you the way to do it, so you don't get, so you don't have problems. Speed bumps, just take it easy through them. Going around the parked car, that's just standard thing, indicating and going around. Now follow the signs for Whipsnade. This is just beautiful here, and approaching this mini roundabout, really hard one that is. So Whipsnade, you can see just now turn left, and you've got the filter lane to turn left, but we can't fit in the filter lane, so you need to pull across. So looking early, nothing is coming, so you go close to the right, and then you aim for that lamppost, double checking the roundabout, and you're going well away from the curb. Now from here you can stay either on the left or on the right, but I would just stay roughly in the middle and then signal to the right. Yeah, approach this roundabout slowly and doing this with splitting the lanes. You put the trailer on this curby bit, but don't go into these hatched markings. The trailer goes on this paved area around the roundabout. That's fine. So the thing is, when you come out from the mini roundabout, if you find yourself in a right-hand lane, you can do it from the right-hand lane, this turning, absolutely. But just remember to use the paved area. You can also split the lanes, what I just did. But yeah, just whatever you do, signal your actions, how you're gonna do it. $40 miles per hour. We're doing 25, and this is a big hill with people flying there in the air. Beautiful, really nice. Just getting faster and faster. This truck is really good into these things. Oh, beautiful. National speed limit now. We can go even faster. Working hard and over the brow, and look at that, it's just so lovely. So we are going here 34, not because we want, it's just someone in front of us going that speed. If it was just, you know, first truck, then go a bit faster. You can go 40, 45, 50. If you've got control, why not? Then towards the bend, when you get towards the bend, just slow down. Yeah, and they're slowing down even more. We need to slow down as well. Yes, yes, yes. I always like this one. Slowing, 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 and then just before we stop, we indicate. But as a professional driver, you just need to be ready for these things and observe, scan and plan, and then just execute. And let's go. Mirrors all the time. Hope you're enjoying this video, same as I enjoyed this drive. It's really nice. Just can't go too quick. It is just, I just don't feel too comfortable to go too quick. 34 I've got now, really bouncy. Really bouncy. 32. Hard. Really hard. 35. Yep. And Kensworth now. So turning left at the roundabout, first exit. Yeah, the road is interesting one. So yeah, just go slowly and be in control. Be careful on that curb there. You can see trailer wheels going really close there. Yeah, it is a tight one. Right, the road got better. Well, wider. That's the main thing. The other one was just so narrow. Well, our branches are close, as you heard. We touched one. Yeah, and more sticking out here, so I'm just a little bit cautious. Yeah. Whoa. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna be now approaching Kensworth. Yes. Village. Nice. The lane departure system kicking off, but don't worry too much about it because it is narrow roads. Now, just in here, after we pass this, before the island, you can see the curb just sticking out. So just be careful you don't go on it. So it will be classified as losing control. Okay, so we're gonna stop somewhere safe on the left without blocking the roads. And yeah, is it here? Yes. It's just enough between the drives. There you go. Okay. Oh, cancel the signal and just wait for the instructions from the examiner. Just gonna grab a few sips of drink and we're gonna go for more. So, move off when you're ready. Checking, indicating blind spot, and off we go. If someone is overtaking you, don't go. Yeah. Well, what I mean, stop and check again, yeah. All right. Mirrors, and we're going nicely. I was scanning the road, looking far ahead. Pull up on the left in a safe place would be good to pull up here. Where would be good to pull up again on the left? We've got the road over there, so not an ideal space here. Yeah, not an ideal. So the entrance. So that one over there, this is all too short for us. Yeah, he's too close to the cars. Here's the bus stop. So not many spaces to stop safely and conveniently as well in this village. So just be careful and really plan. Maybe this one here, close to the bus stop, but it would be just fine if you stop early. Slight bend here, so maybe stopping around there, not ideal. Checking the mirrors, and we're gonna indicate right when it's our turn to go. Yeah, and it's gonna be us now. Okay, so I was aiming for this, but they stopped and moved, so I'm gonna just use that kind when. Yeah, I'm gonna use this signal as a signal to go. You can see a little bit of a flash. Nice, thank you. And off we go. Now I can see in the distance the speed will go to 60. For cars, of course, 60. For us, 50. Because it's a national speed limit there. Just before that, don't get too excited because you've got this little bit staggered island. So just be careful, don't hit the curbs. And now you can accelerate a little bit, but you can see, look what's happening to the road. The road just like disappears because it's hill. So I wouldn't go too crazy on gas because you will fly, absolutely fly. So unless you want to scare your examiner or instructor, I would be really careful. I'm doing 40 and my foot is on the brake and I'm braking. I am braking, you know, to not go too fast. It's not good, you know, to fly here because you've got like reduced speed now and a sharp bend, which is not sharp like when you're going with this speed, but if you go really quick, then yeah. Now, following the signs for Dunstable here, so you can see on there, it's a left and it's a first left. Don't go to the, you know, to there and turn left because the angle would be really weird. But first thing we have to worry about is when we turn in left here is this curb and to see if nothing is coming from that road. Nothing's coming, so we are going. Yeah. So when we're in here, we're coming back to the left, so we are in our lane because people coming from that road, they need to have space. Indicating left. Blue car is turning off. I'm just checking for that road here because look at that. You need to go just a little, not a lot, just a little bit with the cab. So be careful. If someone is in that lane. If there isn't anyone, then there's no problem. And finally is the time where you can just say, whew, I've done this well. I've done that bit really good. And you can go 50 and just relax. You can't relax on your test completely because this is the test and they want to test you on every single thing, every single bit, every like narrow lanes, country lanes, dual carriageways, motorways, city driving, town driving, everything they would like to. They can't do everything, but they do most of things. So why I'm saying this, because even though this road is like not much happening, 50 miles per hour, you can relax a little bit. Don't relax completely, because you know there could be something that is going to be surprising you in a second, or you know, in a minute. So from the road like this, then there's going to be like 10 left or whatever, and it's going to come to really bollocky one again. Yeah. So plan and think about it all the time. But on this road, you don't need to be as tense as on the other one. And it was quite a while. You know, remember when we turned towards Tottenham, the road was narrow all the time. It's very nice, very, you know, the views are beautiful and everything, if you've got a chance to look at them. But it's always something coming onto you. So yeah, just coming to this red light, slowing down in good time. Maybe they changed, and there you go, they changed. Green, which just changed green. The green which has just changed green, that's important, because you know it's not going to go to red straight away, so you can accelerate. Otherwise, I wouldn't accelerate when you're approaching the traffic lights, just because these green lights are a little bit mean sometimes. You know, you're approaching and they've been green for a while, and it's amber and red, and you don't know, am I gonna fit? Do I need to brake? If the braking is not gonna be too harsh. So yeah, this one again just changed into green, but I don't know now, because sometimes in the town centers they quickly changing. So I'm not going, it's 40 still here, I'm doing 30. I'm not going too much on the gas, just being ready to slow down and stop in good time. They could have done that a little bit nicer, but there you go. Always looking, always planning, and then executing this nicely, keeping the track, the line of driving well. Now the traffic lights, this one's red, and you're going to be asked around somewhere here to pull up on the left in a safe place. Now, where? You know, the bus stop here, so not good, you know. Then you've got a little bit of that lay-by there, no good as well, because how are you going to get the trail line here? In here, you're going to be too close to that island. Another bus stop. So really, first possible place to stop, safe place to stop, is here. Pull up on the left here, and that's it. Job done. Nice. Just scanning and checking the mirrors. Bit of a signal here, because we're going around, so steady. Bit of traffic in front of us. Pushing like crazy. Yeah. and following the traffic. Just remember to not block the crossings. And now it's the one, oh yes, they're moving slowly, they are. Yeah. Mirrors, and off we go. Following the traffic, just being careful and not blocking the roads. Just not blocking, not blocking. Looking at a pedestrian crossing. There's someone crossing. Oh, a bit of a fanfare or something. And just checking the mirrors now. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Interesting now. Yeah. Triple checking, and then we go. So turning right at these traffic lights, if we can. Everyone's got green light, so it's not an easy one. Now we can enter it. Nice. And turn. Okay, the speed is going up to 30 miles per hour. Let's go. Okay, following, coming back after the bus, stopping the bus lane finished, and we're going to be following the Woodside and Boscombe Road. Woodside Industrial Estate and Boscombe Road. So with this one, you want to be in the left-hand lane, well in the left-hand lane when you're going towards Woodside Industrial Estate. It goes like left, right, left, okay? So now, if you wanted to split the lane, you would have to do it here. Or what I'm saying, when you're going towards Boscombe Road, and you can see now on the road, Boscombe Road and Woodside Industrial Estate, you just stay well on the left there. That will take the trailer into your lane, okay? And the Boscombe Road is left. So you can see the trailer is just where it should be. And left. Nice. And pull up on the left in a safe place. Anywhere here, it's fine. So move off when you're ready. Mirror, signal, blind spot, and off we go. Okay, 30 miles per hour here. Yeah. Just going 25 at the moment. Nice. Woodside Industrial, which is right. Now we're just gonna take a right. And first left. Bakery tour. Nice. And let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, beautiful. Normally you will get asked to pull up on the left here from whichever way you're coming. And you just stop. and wait for what they say. Move off when you're ready. Mirrors, signal, blind spot, and off we go. And turn left. So checking to the right, car is quite far, we can go. There's plenty of space to end up in your way, in your lane. I see, you're very far. Left at the roundabout, first exit. Nice. Really broken roads. What can you do? Okay. And turn right at the next roundabout, third exit. Indicating right and checking your mirrors, of course, and then take the middle position here. It's best to do that. It's a really narrow entry to the roundabout. Second car turning, so we can go. Maybe a little bit close to that black car was passing, so be careful on that. Yeah, and just don't leave too much space from the roundabout, indicating left, coming off to the left, just watching that corner here, so you can come really close. Next roundabout, turn left, first exit towards Houghton Ridges, ignore 7.5 ton limit. Now this roundabout, very often it's quite hard because it's an uphill start if you stop. So if you can, don't stop. Okay, so I've indicated left, I keep on checking mirror, I keep on looking for the blockers. Okay, so look at that, just after these two it should be perfect to go. There you go. So I kept it rolling very slightly, so much better than going from standstill. Okay, and Houghton Ridges to the left, first exit. Just keep an eye on this. They're going ahead because of their position, the wheels, I can sense they're going the other way, so that's all good. 28 miles per hour. Checking for the pedestrians there with, you know, your mirror, and going nicely. Yes. 40. Why not? Let's go a little bit faster. I can't see anything that we can't do this kind of speed. Just remember to slow down then, because this 40 was for just a few hundred yards. So back to 30 now, 30 miles per hour. Roundabout, we turn left, first exit. Again, this roundabout, just be a little bit careful because you might clip the curb. So just when you're approaching, just be well from the curb. You can split the lanes here, you don't need to squeeze. Yeah, when you go in, checking for blockers or nothing's coming, and just be well away. It's easy to hit the curb. If you go close to the left when you turn left, right? Nice. Bit of traffic, so when we follow in traffic, just nice and steady. Leave yourself a little bit of space to that car in front, so you can keep on rolling. You don't have to stop every time they stop. It's just much easier. And make sure you've got enough space. So I see this is moving all the time, but just make sure you've got enough space after the crossing, so you don't stop and block the crossing. Again, keep clear. So I'll just plan. I can see this is moving. It's stopping over there, so now I'll just keep on rolling slowly, see what the van is doing. And again, it looks like everything is moving, so I'll keep on moving as well. A little bit of a raised road, so just make sure you don't fly over it, and back down. Yeah. Looks like a start and stop here. We keep on rolling, we keep on moving. That is really good. Nice, nice, nice. Pedestrians, although this is two separate crossings, I wouldn't go too crazy. Why it's raised? And so they can speed up through the crossing, and even though it's two separate crossings, they can come really quickly. And yeah, and your trailer still on the crossing. This one very big crossing again, so I'm scanning around if someone comes from the other way, so I can, and just looking at this mini roundabout, nothing coming from the right, so I keep progressing slowly through the mini roundabout over. And again through the mini roundabout and over. You don't need to go around, just keep on checking, keep on scanning for people around. Yeah, look at these pedestrians, they're really close to the road, so just keep an eye on them. Yeah. And now we can go a bit faster. It's 30 miles per hour now. It was 20 before. Yeah. Oops. Potholes everywhere. Red light. Coming to stop probably. And handbrake then. For the traffic lights. And sitting on the mirrors, really just keeping an eye what's happening. There is, it looks like there is like a cyclist lane on that pavement or something. Looks like it's split into two. Yeah, it would be really nice as well for cyclists to go have this post in front of them all the time. Just checking those mirrors and moving off. Let's go. 30 miles per hour now. It opens up a little bit. Don't accelerate too much through the next traffic lights. I took my foot off the accelerator and I'm hovering over the brake just in case it changes. It's too late now. I can go back on gas. 25, 27, 30 miles per hour now, and we're just driving. And the van overhanging a little bit on the road, so on the mirrors early and looking ahead, just a bit of a signal, slow down, don't need to wait, but because I'm going on the wrong side of the road and I'm going really close to that van, I'm slowing down. Don't need to stop and wait for the road to be completely clear, but if you're planning to come close, then slow down well. Turn right at the traffic lights. So it's another one that might give you a bit of a problem because it's got this yellow give way to oncoming traffic. Yeah. So that means the cars from ahead will have a green light and we have a green light. So yeah, we can turn right in front of them if they very far, but if they come in and going just straight ahead, we need to give them way. Now That's one thing. The other thing is when you're going into this junction, you need to leave enough space for the other cars to turn left that way. So don't go too far. Because of that, the way you stop, the island over there is really close when you turn in, especially if you're trying to rush a bit because of the gap of between the cars, you want to get quickly or something. So just plan properly this one, because you need to give way to oncoming traffic, because first it's going to be green light, and then after a while the green arrow will show to the right. When the green arrow shows to the right, that means these vehicles from ahead, they will have a red light, and then it's good to go. So as I'm saying, look, a lot of traffic coming. This car is probably going to be going, oh no, it's not, but if it was, I stop somewhere over here so they can turn when they're coming from there and turning, so they can still turn in front of us. There is not enough gap between the cars for us to turn. Okay, I'm just looking at them. When they start stopping, again, not enough space between, oh yeah, and the green arrow just showed. And now you're just looking in the right mirror to clear the trail with the curb over there. And off we go. Nice. A lot of traffic going this way, as you can see. And we go, and we go. Nice. 30 miles per hour. Just coming to these traffic lights again. There you go. Just changing to amber and red. Slowing down early in good time. Not crawling to it, but just slowing down in good time. If it changes back, then it's good. If not, then we stop. Handbrake on, and we wait for the change. And we are on mirrors and waiting for the lights to change. So that's important. We not just like, oh, it's a cup of tea time or something. You're just on it, looking. Mirrors all the time. When amber when amber shows, the mirrors again, and on green we're gonna move off, whenever that's gonna be. Let's go. Just mirrors. Speed is going up to 40. Going. Well, not over 40 though. Nice. Can't do much about it. I wasn't even touching the white line, but the sensors just go off. So yeah, ambulance, but yeah, not really. We can do anything to help them, and it looks like they were flying quite quick. Nice. We're going to turn left at the roundabout, first exit, mirrors indicating left. This roundabout, it's a bit, you can't see, yeah? So try to go while you're rolling. If you stop, it's really hard to go. So like now, the car showed up, look at that, they will go just behind us. Yeah, so that's still good. That's still fine. If you stop and wait for the perfect chance, it's going to be really difficult to go, to start going, because you need to go from standstill. And now 50 miles per hour. this could be towards the end of your test. 50, remember, not 55 or 50, 56, so stay in the speed limit. And just go nicely, maybe a little bit time to relax, checking the mirrors all the time, of course, but it looks like a nice bit of road. Just checking those mirrors and having the good position on the roads, which is slightly to the left, you know, so you're allowing others to go around you because they can go 60. And also when the people overtaking each other from ahead, they've got a bit more space. And when that road now comes, and you can see these hatched markings in the middle of the road, it gets a little bit narrower, of course, because they took some space with the paint. So you move more to the middle now. More to the middle of your lane. 50 miles per hour. Nice. Very nice. Mirrors. Could do that all day long, eh? It's nice. So again, as you can see, staying slightly to the left. The roundabout coming, gonna be turning right, third exit. Don't worry too much about 7.5 ton limit, because it's 2 miles away. So turning right, third exit, checking the mirrors, indicating right, staggering the lanes, middle position coming into that roundabout, and nice. Not pushing the trailer too close to the curb, and indicating left when we're coming off. Bumps. Bumps. Again, the road was quite good, let's say, over there. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be that good. So we're doing now 43 miles per hour. The speed limit is 50. It's perfectly fine to go 50 at the moment. The bend is coming, but I can see the bend is opening, so still plenty of space for me to brake, if anything. So still good, still good. So doing 47. I feel okay, maybe a little bit gas off now because the bend is tightening, and we've got cars in front. 38 now, and now where the road starts really like being really bad, so we need to slow down. Then this is really broken. There's nothing coming, so I managed to go away a little bit. If something big is coming, then you have to slow down, because it's just you won't be able to keep this vehicle, you know, in control. So yeah, Okay, the test center is just ahead of us and we are going further. So turning right on the roundabout, it's a second exit, splitting the lanes here. If you're going straight on, you just indicate left because you're going first exit. Yeah, and turning. Indicating left and coming to the left. 30 miles per hour. Oops. Really bumpy roads. What can you do? This is nice. And sometimes you get stopped on the left here or before the traffic lights over there when we approach. And just going to show you more and more of these test routes and the tricky points, failing spots. And there's plenty more on the channel as well. You can see all the test routes in Leighton Buzzard recorded, and also Northampton. There's even more in the members area where you can join and just learn even more. Mirrors and off we go. Now we can't do much. Nice and clear. Sometimes cars parked here, so you need to go again and got that meeting situation. So now if you are asked to pull up on the left somewhere around here, they normally want you to pull up on a slight rise so they can see if you can move off on an incline. Yeah, so just stop somewhere there and then you can go left, right or straight. Today we're going straight. Right and left, if you go in right, easy, but don't chuck too much steering to the right because narrow entry. Left, you can turn from the left hand lane. You can also stagger the lanes, but yeah, just depending where you are on the road. And yeah, if it's like you're approaching with the green light and you're driving, then you can just split the lanes and you're gonna be quicker off. When you first one come into the traffic lights, it will take you a bit to move off, so sometimes it's better to be in a left hand lane, but either of those is fine. Indicating right and coming off. Yeah, just being ready to go back, nothing's coming. And again, just looking at that corner, nothing's coming. So I just continue. Very nice. And rubbish. Try to avoid it. It's gonna make more mess if you drive through it. Anything like road kills or something like that, just try to go around. Rubbish on the road, you know, debris. Don't think the truck is a tank, because it's not. $25 I'm doing, feels comfy. So not much happening here. So you just scan the road ahead, check your mirrors, try the best you can. And again, just scanning that road. I can see the red light in front. This is where your attention goes. It goes as far as you can see, you know. Signs, scan the signs, what it says here, there, you know. Green light. Let's hope it will stay, and it does. I was checking those mirrors all the time. we're going to be taking first road on the right just after the bend. So yeah, turning right here, you can stagger the lanes here. But if you go from the right hand lane, you can make a corner as well, so just keep the cab really close here to that curb on the near side, and then you will fit. Like staggering like that, it's completely fine. Okay, 30 and go into the national speed limit. Now go a little bit faster than 30, but just see what you feel comfortable with and see if nothing big is coming towards you, because you're gonna have to slow down when the trucks are coming towards you. The road is narrow, it's very broken. You have to be in control, remember about that. Yeah, so I'm doing 40. It's okay. Ish. You can see I've been thrown off. 40, 41. I don't want to go any faster really. No big trucks are coming towards us, so that's good. But if something big is coming, you've got to slow down, because the mirrors are overhanging from the trucks, and yeah, and just remember about follow-through check when you're passing with them. Yeah, 39, really broken road on the side, so you need to be careful, you see. I think I overdid it with the speed a little bit before that corner. 30 miles per hour, it felt pretty quick, just in case something big was coming. Definitely here I'm slowing down a bit because I can't see. I want to make sure I can react. Turning right here, be on your side of the road when you approach, of course. When you're turning, it is a quite sharp bend, so be careful, because we're turning, we might go right, but look at that. You need to put so much steering to the right. Look at your trailer now. The trailer is just going slight. If something big is coming, you will push them to stop if they're approaching from there. So you just be careful, yeah? Just be careful on that turning, because yeah, it might surprise you. Mirrors indicate and go around. Still very bouncy. And coming to A5, where we're going to be turning left. It's like a T-junction with the lane, filter lane turning from there in here, so from the left turning into this road. So that's really good to know. And of course we're turning left, so the main thing is from the right over there. People are coming, indicating left, approaching slowly because we can't see completely. You see these vehicles are turning from the left into our road. So, and I've got cars coming and another vehicle turning into that filter lane. So I need to just make sure nothing in that filter lane. I've got clear from the right and another car is coming. I can't believe it. This is just perfect situation because I have to go a little bit in that. Okay, they're flashing, so they leave us a bit of space. Yeah, you can see not a lot, but a little bit we go into that lane. So yeah, very difficult one this one is, and just remember you've got this filter lane. Always actually, you know, when you're turning, just ask yourself, what's around the corner? What's my next step? What's my step after that next step? Few steps ahead. That will make you a better lorry driver. And 50 miles per hour now. The road's better, so we can go a little bit faster. And I relax a little bit. Still on the mirrors, of course. Mirrors, 50 miles per hour, lovely, really nice. Following Milton Keynes. Approaching this roundabout, don't need to split the lanes here, just remember, but plan for going. So looking early. Yep. Nice. Beautiful. Just seeing if the trailer cleared with the wheels. And let's go. Go, go, go. Mirrors, and keep your foot down after the roundabout because the road is going uphill slightly, so you do wanna, you know, you do want to make progress. 50 miles per hour now, so all this distance took me to accelerate to the speed limit, which is, and it's fine to do now 50, so just stay at 50. Don't do like silly 45s or anything like that. Just not nice. And speed is going 260. Just checking those mirrors all the time and trying to go a little bit faster. Excellent. Just nice. Be careful here though, because the weight pushes us down. It is a big hill, great brake hill. yeah. So need to press the brake from time to time to keep it in the speed limit. Following the signs for Fenny, Stratford and Bletchley now. So as you can see, the board's approaching. First one doesn't say much. The second one, Bletchley, Fenny, Stratford, second exit. And then we've got another board there on the right hand side, which says Bletchley and Fenny, Stratford in the left hand lane. So all this information is very important, and especially the Fenny. Why? Because if we're looking for FEN, Fen, on the written on the road as we're going around. Checking the mirrors straight away. And let's go. Easy with the gas, Patrick. And let's go. Green light, fan, second exit we said. You can just see it here. Let's go, let's go. Beautiful. It was 40 miles per hour, now drops down to 30. We're doing 30 anyway because of the little bit of a traffic. Yeah. Just being on mirrors. Leaving yourself a little bit of a gap towards the cars in front of us always makes a little bit nicer, better control. When we come into this double mini roundabout junction, you've got the board on the left over there. So double mini roundabout junction, we turn in left, and it's a quite tight one. It's like a filter lane where we have to use. I was just a little bit worried that the light will change because the lady pressed the button. So yeah, and so this is what I'm talking about. This mini roundabout, we turn in left. You stagger the lanes, split the lanes on the approach. Don't go all the way to the right, but definitely don't stay in the left-hand lane. And now when you go in here, you steer very late and keep the driver wheel very close to that curb over there. And just turn in here, and then just be careful on the curb on the right so you don't clip this island over there. It's a quite difficult turning, but if you position yourself nicely on the approach, that will help you a lot. Raised pedestrian crossing, just be careful. Really nasty ones. And just checking those mirrors. As you can see, the cars are parked not very nicely. No, there you go, someone's opening the door. And again, raised crossing, so I'll just be careful. mini roundabout coming, so we just looking to the right. If nothing is coming, we just go in, and it doesn't look like it was possible for two cars turning the other way. So yeah, so just look for things like this. Again, this car is a bit far. Yeah. Now this one is a bit. So mini roundabout, you can see the paint on the road. The sign of the roundabout you can see just now. So late, but still, when you're approaching, the bushes here, yeah, these cars are blocking, but I'm still like slowing down a little bit, you know what I mean? And another one, mini roundabout. Again, a little bit blocked, a lot of blockers coming, but I'm not going too crazy because someone can just like, yeah, you see, the gap was quite big actually. So yeah, so you just always expect this, the worst case scenario. Again, the mini roundabout, but nothing is turning, it looks like, so all good. Now, following the signs for water return industry, which is just straight on. So first roundabout, first exit, second roundabout, second exit, easy, eh? On the first roundabout, I know this from the local knowledge, the right hand lane is on the second roundabout. So on the first roundabout, best to split these two lanes. That will take you straight where you want to be. Or be in the right hand lane, but then you leave the middle lane and they can go where you're going. So it's, you know, it's just safer to do it this way. And then steering a little bit later for that roundabout so you can miss it. And in here as well, just being a little bit to the left because the trailer will be coming close to this island. 30 miles per hour, a little bit uphill, and you can go a little bit faster. So like now, 30 miles per hour. Yeah, nice. And another island. So just, yeah, nicely missing it. Still 30 miles per hour. Whoops. And speed bumps. So yeah, just hey, nasty. Hey, our butt. 10 miles per hour. Whoops. And whoops. $40 now, so doing about 40. Okay, narrow lanes. 40. And turning left. Next left. So mirrors indicate. Making sure we've got enough space. Normally it's a little bit more space here, but looking, nothing's coming, so we can just go. If there was something coming, I would just stay to the left. indicate right and then go when it's turn. And park cars, indicate right. And coming back without the signal, so you don't mislead anyone, because yeah, it could be taken that you're turning into the road. Yeah. Same sometimes think when you indicate to the right, just be careful as well, that you don't mislead anyone. Okay, so we come into this. Again, we've got a few parked cars. So mirrors signal, and we approach. There's a car coming towards us, so we need to let it go first. And then come into the chicane. That chicane is a bit tricky, so you need to make sure nothing's coming from that roundabout, and if there isn't anything coming, you just drive in, slightly putting the cab over there, and then putting the cab back in here and looking at the roundabout. Yeah, what's happening? Nothing. Yeah, nothing's coming. So turning right at the roundabout, so the trailer then goes a little bit on that, you know, on that lane, and then you turn and indicating left, coming to the left, and then left at the roundabout, first exit. Another sharp corner here. Another sharp corner here, so just be careful, because when you turn in left it's really sharp, and you've got this roundabout to deal with as well. And sometimes you need to wait for the good chance to occur, or something going really slow like now. The right vehicle, and then you go back onto the faster road, and let's go. So let me leave you with these three things. First, stop revising. Seriously, you know what you know. Going over it one more time tonight won't save you. It will just tire you out. And tired candidates make stupid mistakes. Eat sleep, set 2 alarms. Second, tomorrow morning, don't rush. Get to the test center early. Sit in the cab for 2 minutes before the examiner gets in. Breathe. Calm cab, calm drive. Third, trust yourself. You've done the training, you've watched this, you've driven the routes in your head more times than you can count. You are ready. The only thing left to do is drive. If this video helped you tonight, give it a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach the next person who is staring at the ceiling before their test. If you pass, come back and tell me. Leave a comment. I read every single one, and it means a lot to know that this stuff is actually landing. If you don't pass this time, that's okay. Come back. Watch the instant fail section again. Listen to what the examiner tells you in the debrief. And then get back on the track. One fail doesn't define you. How you respond to it does. And if you're watching this thinking about getting started with HGV training, the number is in the description. WhatsApp us, we'll have a proper conversation. No pressure, no sales pitch, just honest answers about what the process actually looks like. Subscribe if you haven't already, there is plenty more where this came from. Good luck tomorrow, drive calm, drive smooth, trust your training. You've got this. I'm Patrick, this is Retro HGV Training. I'll see you when you passed.